Hi there, welcome to 10th Street's 2 Minutes Tastings. We've got a very special one this week. Mike and I are going to try a nice bottle of wine, and we've got with us the winemaker himself, Guillermo, who's actually locked down at the moment in Spain, but apparently he is COVID negative, which is cool. And we're going to talk about the wine. So, hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
So, Guillermo, we stock your wine. So, could you just tell us a little bit about how you came to be a winemaker and your kind of personal journey?
Well, Bodegas Borsao is a winery located in Campo de Borja in Spain. I have a map with me to show you where in Spain we are located. Here in the northeast area of Spain, okay, in very close to the city called Zaragoza, just below Rioja, Navarra, okay?
Okay.
The river Ebro is crossing the region and really affects the viticulture there. And also we are very affected by a mountain called Moncayo. So our vineyards are normally mountain vineyards between the mountain Moncayo and the river Ebro. So we play with the different altitudes to create more complex wines. Mainly we are producing Garnacha vines. And also for the last 20-25 years, we had a very good result with the Syrah. Okay, the conditions for planting Syrah and Garnacha are perfect, are very similar to other areas in the world where these varieties are widely extended, like Rhone Valley in France, like Barossa Valley in Australia. Yeah. Because of the weather, the wind, the temperature, and also the soils. Okay.
Yep. Cool. And so, for you yourself, when did you start? How did you get into it?
I've been working with the wine in the Campo de Borja for the last 10 years or something like that. But with Borsao just for the last 2 years, 2-3 years. But I know it's funny because my father's favorite wine is been always Tres Picos, which is a wine made in Borsao.
Okay.
It was actually the first Garnacha wine in Spain, like 20 years ago. And I've been drinking these wines forever in my life. So that's funny because I have a link with the winery, very wide.
Okay, right. Okay, cool.
Fantastic. I'm just interested. Shiraz is obviously not a common, certainly not an export wine, a commonly made wine in Spain.
Yeah.
And it's I'm looking forward to trying it really. But was that just brought about through experimentation when different grapes, I suppose, or?
Well, it's a good story because around 15 years ago or 18 years ago, a guy called Chris Ringland, which is the master of Syrah in Australia, came to join us to Campo de Borja to make the project Alto Moncayo, which is a boutique winery owned by Chris Ringland and some people from Borsao, and even Borsao itself. So we started to make the best Garnacha possible in the area. Indeed, we had 2 wines with 100 Parker points in this winery. And when he came to Campo de Borja, he decided to recommend to the growers to plant Syrah because the conditions were very similar to Barossa Valley and to Rhone Valley. So he imagined that the wines from Campo de Borja could be blended with some Syrah, and also the Syrah itself could be a better or one of the best Shiraz in Spain. And indeed, our Zarihs has been elected the last 2 years as the best Syrah in Spain for many magazines, or even Vivino selected our wine as the best Syrah in Spain.
Yeah, really interesting. I also notice, we're looking at the Shiraz. I mean, it's 15% as well, so it's quite an alcoholic wine as well, isn't it?
It is.
Wine, I guess. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, the conditions of the area are very dry, and the summer is very hot. So the conditions allow us to produce low yield, but great concentration, great polyphenols, and
lots of fruit, sugar, etc. Yeah. Fantastic.
Okay.
Shall we move on to the tasting, James?
Yeah. Should we do that?
I'm going to pour a glass. I'm sorry, I can't reach into the screen.
I can't wait. So we've not tried this yet.
We haven't tried it.
This is us.
We didn't practice until we spoke to you. Let me hold the wine up to the screen so everyone can see this. Yeah, okay.
And I didn't know it was 15%. So I'm looking forward to this.
So,
This is the 2016.
Yes. Do you know, guys, that this week we received a great news from Wine Spectator with this wine, which was one of the top 100 wines in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Fantastic. I wasn't aware of that, but that's a great accolade.
Yeah. It was I think it was in 28th position.
Fantastic. But
even the top 100 wine, achievement. Best wine in the world. Yeah.
Well done.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's. So what am I expecting to get on the nose here?
And our team of winemakers decided to produce this wine in a very different way. Half of the wine is an oak. It's kept on the stainless steel tank for 12, 14 months.
Right. Okay.
And the rest, the other half of the wine, stays in barrels for around these 12 months.
Right. So
after this,
is it oak? Is it any type of special type of oak? Is it whiskey barrel?
Absolutely, yeah. Normally for this wine we use barrels that came from Australia, but they are American oak. That is, it's manufactured there in Australia, and we bring them for there. Because Chris Ringland is testing all these barrels, and he directly sends the barrels to us, because they give to the wine these spicy aromas, very special for the Syrah.
Yeah, certainly Australian Shiraz.
Yeah,
you know there's a heavy oak presence in the vinification. Yeah. Interesting.
It's not that heavy Syrah in the mouth, or those heavy aromas like in Australia. So it's, in my opinion, something in between rum and Australia, because it has the power of Australian and also the elegance of French Syrahs.
I understand. Okay, so I mean, on the nose there, there's lots of dark fruit up front for sure. And definitely some spice, there's definitely a herb spice to it as well. So let's, what should we be getting? I'll taste it now. What are we looking for on the palate, Guillermo?
Well, in my opinion, it has these dark fruits, as you mentioned, the spices, also some figs, some dry fruits as well. But it has a very fresh end, and also it's very long as well.
Yes, it is.
The secret of this wine is the balance. You have this very ripe fruit on it, but also it's fresh.
Yes,
which makes the wine very well balanced. Also, the acidity, tannins, and the alcohol are very well combined. to
Yes.
create a nice balance on it.
I'm surprised at the softness of the tannins.
Yeah.
It's not overly tannic. But yeah, I get exactly what you're saying there. It's a very smooth drinking wine. I was expecting something a bit more, if you like, more powerful. It's more subtle than that. Yeah.
That, well, in my opinion, the secret is to blend the Shiraz and oak and the Shiraz from the new barrels. You have all the power from the barrels, from new barrels, and also you have these soft tannins that came from an oak wine. So the balance between them is perfect.
It's lovely, and I get that in that softness. I do get a little bit. It's almost like a sweetness, like a caramel. So
yeah.
Beautiful
Sweetness.
And it adds to the smoothness of the drink. Very nice. Very nice. You can tell I like this wine.
Thank you.
What would you pair that with food wise, Graham?
Well, in our area, we have an appellation for the lamb, which is called Ternasco.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we produce a lot of lamb, and a roasted lamb could go perfectly. Roasted lamb with some herbs, some spices, with this kind of wine could go perfect.
That, you know what? Absolutely. I can taste it now.
I mean, dish.
A roast lamb, a roast with dinner, lamb there with a bit of mint and that. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and you know that I've got to be over. You've won me over. Even the Rhone wines that are heavily Shiraz dominated and Australian Shiraz. To me personally, it's not my particular favorite style, you know. But that Shiraz is lovely and soft and subtle, and that's very drinkable. I could. You've won me over with that one for sure. Yeah, beautiful.
Yes, some people can imagine Syrah from Spain with 15 degrees. It's a heavy wine that's heavy to drink, but absolutely not. I mean, it's fresh, it's fruity, it's easy to drink, but it's complex indeed. It's a great wine.
Absolutely. Also on the back of the throat. It doesn't feel like a 15% wine, actually.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You will feel it after.
Yes, you'll see me staggered over here.
So smooth.
It's lovely. Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, Guillermo, it's so good to talk to you today, and I love that wine. So
it's a beauty, and I think it'll sell well.
Yeah. So that's on our web store, and. We will be doing some tastings of that, Guillermo. So it'd be lovely at some point, maybe to do a tasting in the warehouse, and maybe we'll get you back and
try some of them.
And take us. And we do stock your others as well. So listen, hey, thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
We've learned something new there, Mike, haven't we?
Absolutely, yeah. I love this wine. No, listen, thanks for your time. It's really good, and it helps our marketing push with the wine. It's fantastic. Great. Yeah.
Cheers.
It's been a total pleasure meeting you. Okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.